practical project planning, a different way, a different model for you. And I call this, and it's widely used in coaching, the Walt Disney model, the Disney coaching model. Yes, correct. I'm talking about Walt Disney, the famous filmmaker, the wonderful animation filmmaker. You remember Dumbo and everything, Mickey Mouse, absolutely. And he was a crazy manager. He was not easy at all. And he applied a methodology which is an interesting, however, also very mind-blowing and creative way of thinking about or creating a project plan. So whenever he had, let's go to the story, when he had, this kind of different idea of making a film, he went to the dreamer. So remember, there are three positions: the dreamer, the realistic, and the critical. He went to the dreamers team. They were the ones who came up with the mind-blowing, everything possible, like a magic wand, ideas that you can think of, like flying Dumbo, flying an elephant. Well, in reality, that's not going to happen, but still, they came up with all sorts of ideas. Then, what did Walt Disney do? He went to another team, and that team is called the realistic. The ones who are actually doing the boring stuff. They're creating the project plan, and you know what? But it must be done, right? So they come up with maybe resources, budget, the next steps, whatever it's possible to do. Then he went to what? He went to another team. We call them the critical thinkers. And they're the ones who are normally as well boring, we might say, like finances, what kind of obstacles we can have, how we can overcome them. And then he created that plan with what's possible, mind-blowing, what is realistic, and the obstacles. What did he do next? Well, he went back to the dreamers and said, here we have got all the obstacles, possible things that might block us, as well the realistic plan. So what can you do and deliver within these? And voila, we have got what? A project plan. Robert Dills has widely studied the Walt Disney plan, and he came up with the Disney coaching model, or what we say, the Walt Disney or Disney project planning. How can you implement that in reality? It's easy. Think about three ways. Think about three positions. One position here, which is the dream and everything is possible. Then you go to another position. You change and you think about the realistic plan. And then you go to the third one, which is about the critical blockers. What can be hindering us to actually implement what I was thinking? And you do the cycle again. You clean it, rinse it, and repeat it. And you can use as well your friends to do that with you, who can ask all these interesting questions about what are the blockers. Or in the dreamer position, what is possible? Think about big, think out of the box, or everything that you want to achieve. And then you go again to the realistic, again to the critical. It proves very useful. It's been used widely in corporates and as well in coaching to open up the mind for the coachee to think absolutely crazy, then go back to the realistic part and think about what could be my obstacles and who can support me, who can help me to find another way. So this is in short the Walt Disney, or we call it the Disney coaching model. I'm a fan of it. I love the whole principle. It's a nice way of creating a project plan, of thinking outside the box, of having people around you who can help you as well to think and create something which is as much as crazy as it is, realistic, plus as well enough risk mitigation planned. So with that, I leave you to the Disney model. And if you have any questions around that, Of course, I'm always here. I stay at your disposal. Enjoy to practice. It is fun, I assure you.